Welcome to the Notnerd Show. I'm Nate Heath, and we are here to help you tech better. Here with me, maybe, as always, is Mr. Dave Baylor.
Hey,
The remix on the intro.
I think I double click the button and it fades out. So my apologies. What you missed, I should go get my automaton back there. But you missed.
I think I have echo, possibly.
Oh, possible echo. Well, that's
yes, I definitely
wonderful.
do.
Well, while I'm fixing the echo, why don't you tell people about what's happening?
I am excited. We are doing, I think, our first annual 2025 Gadget Gift Guide for Geeks. We went through a bunch of picks and found all kinds of goodies. And if I have an echo right now, this sounds really ominous. But yes, we have a gift guide. So we're going to go through a bunch of cool products as our main topic today. But as Dave fixes that, I will. And somebody let us know in the chat if I'm still echoing.
Is it you or is it me echoing?
It's me. I am still echoing, so it's a good thing I was talking a lot.
Nate, well, let me talk.
Yes.
Is that better?
Talk, Dave.
I don't know. So let me switch back over to me. If it's not me echoing, then that's perhaps something that I can fix on the side. We've got, we're going to talk about your hat. I'm always excited to talk about that. We've got a special holiday thing, and you'll notice in my background, I've got green and red to denote the holidays. I guess I missed my light up here. Getting ready for the show, we were fraught with some technical issues, which put me about a half hour behind on some of these things. And so I do apologize. Now, Nate, I'm going to try to troubleshoot real quick and see what it could be that's causing you to be a double echo. It reminds me of the double rainbow. So anyway, please continue with your hat reveal while I try to solve the echo problem.
They sound so majestic. Do you have the echo button turned on?
Oh, that's what it is. That's
it?
What it was. I accidentally pressed it. So problem solved.
Well, thank you, viewers, for waiting in a couple minutes here with that echo. It sounded pretty cool. It wasn't too bad. But my hat.
Yes.
I made this one today. See if you can figure out what it means.
I'm thinking National Atmospheric Training Endeavor. Is it some type of NASA thing?
Yeah. I actually just took a job with the National Atmospheric Training Endeavor.
Okay, cool. Or it could be your name. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Maybe it could be my name. Yep. Put together this bad boy, a little direct to film transfer on there.
So I've got to ask,
why? The question everybody has.
That question everybody has is, why would you wear a hat with your name on it? In case you lose it? Are you going to summer camp?
Yes, I am. Yeah, I just I keep a long list of an Apple note with a bunch of hat ideas. And if I think of random things, and I was putting together a gang sheet, there was a couple hats that I needed to make. And so I was like, oh yeah, I've got Nate on there. Why don't we just make a simple Nate hat?
Well, I'm a little concerned that you have a gang sheet. I mean, don't let the police know about your extracurricular activities. But yes, I think... Thanks for helping us work through that echo issue. The echo button is right below the intro button.
Oh, and the intro got some problem with the intro
because I double tapped it and I must have hit the thing. So gang sheet, double tap. This is going to be
we got some show titles here.
Not safe for work.
Yeah, before we get to our gift guide, producer Todd has been in the chat. Thank you to producer Todd and Hey Grandma about helping with the echo issue. And the real Dr. RIP VHS says the N on the hat should have been the Notnerd red line and circle. Branding, Nate. Yes, this is a Nate only hat.
No, yeah, this has nothing to do with the Notnerd. This is a one-off.
Just my name. But before we get to our gadget gift guide for geeks, the Quad G, I did have a couple things. The first one thing that did not make our list was the iPhone Pocket. And we were actually having
Oh,
a
yes.
text conversation with Todd about this monstrosity of a device. Now, the reports are that it is sold out worldwide, but we do not know how many of these things. We talked about it just last week, that 130 or $150 or $230 for the longer one. I did see a couple people with reviews. I don't know who
This is a
seriously.
dumb product. I mean,
Yeah,
let's say it's not dumb to you and you really like it. And yes, I realize my picture is not on the screen here. And you really like it. The price is dumb. So if you can't buy into the fact that the product is dumb, you have
yeah.
to lean into this $250, $30.
Yes, and
Come
it
on.
was a collaboration with some artist, Issei Miyake Fashion House, but it is very limited edition. So neither of us buy one, want one. Do not buy us one for Christmas if you can find one. I don't think anybody wants these, but I did want to mention that. And some other good news for YouTube TV people. YouTube TV and Disney reached deal ending the 2-week blackout, which is also good for Disney because we reported last week how many millions of dollars a day they were losing. But ABC, Disney, ESPN, so people could watch Monday Night Football on YouTube TV again.
I
They
was,
got it
man, I was
out.
really sweating this one. I was like,
Yeah.
how are people going to get through the holidays without these channels on their
Yes, I think
YouTube?
it was okay for my parents. I think they just have, there's like one show that they watch on ABC, but 2 weeks without all those channels. So
Hmm. And they got
I don't think a
compensated
lot of,
with a
$20 credit.
rebate. $20. Wow.
Yeah,
Big
yeah. So I
spenders,
don't think
Google.
there was a lot of details on what that settlement was. And if you were up early in the morning here on the West Coast or working on the East Coast, Cloudflare outage disrupts internet. There's another massive internet outage. X was having issues. ChatGPT,
And the
all
Regal
kinds of
movie
websites.
app that
Oh,
friend of the show Tyler told me about. I hadn't
oh
loaded it
man.
up, but had I wanted to go watch a movie, that would have been a tragedy.
Yeah, yeah. So it's crazy. We had the Amazon Web Services outage last month, and there was a Microsoft outage, all these big cloud services. It definitely has people thinking about, what are your disaster planning if the internet goes down or your website goes down or your app? What can you do in the meantime? So,
Well, pick up a book, not your
yeah,
Kindle, because it might not work. Just pick up a paper book, I guess.
keep a paper book around.
Yep.
Well, we got that stuff out of the way. So now we can get to our gadget gift guide for geeks. We
Wait,
each went through
I don't have a
a
sounder
sounder
for that.
for it.
So we'll
Oh,
just use
just give
this
me
one.
air horns. Yes, yes. But we are coming up on the holidays very quickly here. We've got Thanksgiving next week, which is crazy, which will also mean Black Friday week and Cyber
Hmm.
Monday week. So we figured, even though we're not fully committed to the holidays yet, that we wanted to get you guys some gift ideas. So we put together, searched through our hundreds of picks over at Not Picks, and put together some picks. So we're going to go through and talk about what we picked, and I'm going to start things off. This is
Oh,
actually one that both of us have.
we do. I almost
And
grabbed it.
we wanted to pick some fun stuff, some practical stuff. Everybody has that person on their list. Maybe it's you that kind of has everything, and you need to really come up with something interesting for a gift. And you don't have to necessarily get this one. We both like this product, but it is the BLUETTI Portable Power Station EB3A. So this is just a massive power bank that you charge up. And then you got some outlets. You can even get solar. It's got a light on it over here.
I need to
Uh,
get a solar panel for mine.
some USB. It's got two USB-A and a USB-C, so you can plug stuff. This thing is coming very handy. I talked about it at a wedding I was DJing. I needed to use it when we had a power outage last year. But Dave, I know you have one of these too. What are your
Hmm.
thoughts on this bad
I
boy?
take it camping
Yeah.
and I use it to blow up an air mattress that we use for camping. and to charge our various devices. Now, I will say, you can spend more money. Oh my, got the light and everything.
Yeah, this is a pretty compact as far as these go.
You can
and
spend
it's
more
not
money
super
and get a
high.
higher capacity. One of the things that I've run into is over 2 or 3 days, it's like, it kind of not enough energy. So I
Let's
learned
see
my
if I can
lesson.
make this work.
Oh, okay.
There it is.
There.
It's
It's
even
got
got
the
wireless charging up top.
wireless charging. It's got a light. It's got the USB ports. It's got 2 AC ports. It's got a cigarette lighter port, the solar port that you talked about if you wanted to put energy in. It's got a just a standard. I need to remember the UL listing number, a 1492 plug or whatever that comes with every computer and device you've ever seen, and so it's easy to just plug it into anything and charge it. So it's kind of nice.
Yeah. So that is my first item on the Gadget Gift Guide.
Well, I'm going to go recent and I'm going to go big. This might be the most expensive. I think as I look through my list, I think it is the most expensive product on my list. But you know, I've been having a ball with it. This is the Ambient Smart Weather Station. You can find it between 150 and 200 bucks. I picked this one in particular because it has an app and it's got this, probably at the risk of unplugging it or taking down my whole system. It's got this thing that you can put in here that tells you about all the stuff that's going on. It's got the little whirly gig for the wind speed. It's got the bucket to collect the rain. And the app connects to an online network. So from anywhere in the world, I can access what the weather at my house in particular is doing. And it remembers trends and charts, and you can export all this stuff, or you can just leave it online and look at it there. You can share it with other people. So I've had a lot of fun with the weather station.
Yeah.
It's
Everybody has somebody on their list that likes weather.
It's a kind of a splurge. You know, like, it's like 200 bucks for a weather station where I could buy something in the future here for much less to tell me what the temperature is. But how about finding out outside? Are you going to rely on Apple's AccuRite weather service to tell you what the temperature is in your backyard? I don't think so.
No.
What if Cloudflare happens or Amazon goes down? You won't know.
Yes. Well, my next one is maybe my, some would believe my grossest pick that I've ever made on the Notnerd show. And I don't have this one with me, so we can't do a live demo again, I think, like we did when I first picked it. But this is the earwax removal endoscope otoscope. So what it is a little camera thing that you put in your ear, and you can clean out earwax, and you can watch on your phone and see what's inside your ear. And man, do I get a lot of joy out of using this thing. I can guarantee most people don't have one of these. So
no. And you have to ask yourself, why would you want one? But I mean, I understand the utility of cleaning your ears, but I don't know that I want to look at it when I do it.
I have a feeling that everybody can think of that one person that's like, oh, he would get so much joy out of using this thing and making sure his ear canals are spick and span.
If you're kind of a clean freak or OCD, I can see that working really well.
Which I am neither, but I still have fun with this thing.
Well, my next pick is something that I have bought in thrice. I have 3 of these, and wouldn't you know it, none of them are within arm's reach, which is, one's at work, one's in a vehicle, and the other one is somewhere in this house, but I couldn't tell you where it is. I think it's downstairs somewhere because I use it regularly. And of course, I'm talking about the Anker Nano 3-in-1 charger. It's a 10,000 milliamp charger, which is great. It has the flip down prongs to charge it directly from an AC wall outlet. And it's got a built-in integrated USB-C cable that's can either be used to charge the unit, or you can use it to charge other devices. It's a two-way job. It's got a display screen that tells you how much charge you have left. And if that wasn't enough, it's got a standard USB-C port on the side that you can bring your own cable and plug in 2 devices at once. And that cable that's integrated is so strong, it doubles as a lanyard type loop that you can hook on a hook or your belt loop or whatever and carry it around with you. Man, I got to tell you, I use the heck out of these things.
Nice. Yes. And I will say on that one, if you are looking to buy a gift for me this holiday season or anytime, I do not have one of these. There was one night I was on Amazon looking through the deals and there was one that was very similar. And I was like, oh, there it is. I'm going to buy it. And I bought it. And then I realized it wasn't the same one, didn't have all the features. So I returned it to Amazon and I didn't buy a new one because really I have a lot of power banks, but that one has so many features built into it that it is super nice.
It's that thing, let's say you have that and you have an iPad and you go into Panera Bread or Starbucks and you're like, I'm going to work for a few hours and drink some coffee. And you're like, wait, I didn't bring my charger, the plug in the wall. The battery's dead. What do I do? Well, this thing, you just flip down the prong, charge it for 5 minutes and plug it into your computer or whatever. I got to tell you, it's nice to have it all in one unit.
Yes, yes. Everybody I should replace all my power banks with a couple of those like you have. And some of you, if you're not familiar with the show, you might be thinking at this point, okay, I can't remember all of this stuff. We're going to have a link that will be in the show notes eventually with all of these picks over at notpicks.com where we keep all of our picks. So you'll be able to go over there.
Or go get a pen and paper and write down all these products on a piece of paper.
Yes, but we do have an affiliate account with Amazon. So if you go through NotPicks, it helps out the show. So my next pick, I use this thing. I've been using it every night.
Toothbrush.
It's more for travel, but this is a tiny rechargeable with USB-C. I think, Dave, almost all of our products have USB-C, which is really nice.
Yeah.
But this charges up with USB-C. It's got a battery and then it's got a power button and some volume controls and a couple different noises. It's wood grain, sucker for wood grain.
Yeah, you are.
But it is just a white noise machine. I cannot sleep in silence. So Dave, when we go to CES, you'll be seeing this bad boy in our room.
Are we going to put it between you and I in the king size bed, just right in the middle?
Yeah, please be praying that the hotel decides to give us. They gave me a weird message after we booked the hotel room that they'll try to accommodate us having 2 beds in the room.
Hey man, I'm up for whatever. I can sleep in about a 1 foot strip. So we're good.
As long as we're in CS. But yeah, white noise machine. This thing's nice.
Yeah, very good. Well, my next thing is something that I raved about and I kept in my pocket for the longest time until I adjusted some things around and decided to go caseless on my phone, and it kind of messed up my whole feng shui. This is and I have it right here actually. Oh, that's you. It's got the MagSafe tripod for iPhone compact. Now, what is this thing? Well, I'm going to switch over to the picture real quick. This device is a multi-use magnetic tripod for your iPhone that can be used for many things. And quickly tell the story again. I was looking for a mount for my phone to put on a tripod. And I did a search and I found this. And you'll notice that it has built-in quarter 20 ports to plug into a tripod. So imagine this is on a big tripod, and then I could put this here like there and then stick my phone to it magnetically, and Bob's your uncle. But wait, there's more. It could be used as a miniature selfie stick if you wanted to go that route. And these little legs fold out and around so that you can use it as a desktop tripod stand. And I think the best feature is that it just folds up compactly.
So compact.
And you can just put it right in your pocket. Like I carried this around for weeks. And then the last thing, it's like this mantis style. It's got this little clip that you can use. I need to get off of this product because I could talk about it all day. But you hook it like let's say on a fence or something like that. And then you can put your phone like that or a tree branch or whatever. This little hook is more utilitarian than you might imagine. But anyway, that's my MagSafe tripod for iPhone compact.
Nice.
by
Nice.
a company I can't pronounce.
Yes, yes. Well, next up, I have got, this was just my pick, I think maybe last
Yeah.
week. This just Apple Watch portable power bank, another power bank. So that's 3 different power bank items that we've had. But yeah, just to pack this in, and I also have the other style.
Oh,
But just to be able to, if you're on the go and you need a little Apple Watch charge, because you know Apple Watch cables from Apple aren't real cheap, and pick one of these up. I think it was less than $10. So then you can charge your Apple Watch on the go.
yep. Now I can't show you the next product because it's in use.
Hmm.
But wow, I really need to shut my door, but that's okay. This
Producer
next one,
Todd says, hold on, he said, I have no use case for that phone holder, but I want one so bad because it's so cool looking. It is, that's true.
yeah. So uh, the next one is the TP-Link Tapo 1080p indoor security camera. And I noticed as I clicked the link, this isn't exactly the one that I was thinking of,
Oh,
because I have 3 different models of this product. The one I was thinking of is this one. No, yeah, this one right here. You can't see it because it's being used to monitor my 3D printer, and you'll see it's alive. See my arm over here?
yeah.
It's a live picture going there. But the one here is also an indoor camera. That's a PTZ that'll move back and forth. And then the third kind is an outdoor version of this. Actually, it might actually be the same one. No, it's it's the outdoor version. It's out back. I could show you that, I guess, but anyway, why do I like these? I used to love the Wyze cameras. So here's the outdoor camera. There we go. It's this opportunity for us to talk about how fall has come and all my needs need cleaned up. But so back to the cameras. There's this outdoor model. I've got that little indoor PTZ, and I've got just a standard one mounted to my 3D printer. These things range in price from $19.99 to like $40. Wyze used to be the go-to. Why are these superior to Wyze? Because one, they work. Wyze stuff has not been working great. Their software has kind of been crummy, and you can't integrate it into other stuff. These cameras, alternatively, these aren't connected through the Tapo app. I'm using Unify Protect, a professional networking and security cameras piece of software, and these cameras can integrate right into it. If you have your favorite software that you want to just say plug a random camera into, these will work. They don't care. You can hook it to anything. So they're open. They're not open source, but they're open standards, and they're inexpensive, and they just work. I mean, they're rock solid. So anyway,
Cool.
if you need a camera, TP-Link Tapo is where you should look.
Yes, yes. Well, my next one is, I have talked endlessly about these. I love these things. This is the Neewer Selfie Quad Pod. You'll remember it adjusts here. This thing adjusts for portrait or landscape. It extends. It has a little Bluetooth remote that's removable there. I use this thing all the time for making PDX fast foodie videos, Notnerd videos, whatever. If you ever take, and it's got some little cold shoe mounts on there for your lights or your microphones, whatever it is. And then, oh, I didn't even show, because it's
There's
a quad
more?
pod.
Oh,
It's got 4 feet. It's not a tripod, it's a quad
it's a quad
pod.
pod.
Yeah, so I highly recommend these things. I'm glad that Neewer put out a model that's available on Amazon. Most all of our products are available on Amazon through those links, not pics, but yeah, the quad pod. If you ever, I mean, it's not the tallest thing ever, but man, it has come in handy so many times. I actually have a couple of these. I keep one in my car. I keep one everywhere.
Those are like my batteries. I have 3 of them, and
Yeah.
one for every place I'm at. You've got a selfie stick. Man, I must be doing something wrong because I just don't use selfie sticks. But hey, to each their own. pdxfastfoodie.com. Is it a website? Do you have the website? Yeah.
Yeah, I do have the website.
Well, so not to be deterred, the next product, oh my gosh. I'll show you the website first. This is the WOLFBOX electric air Duster. Now, how many of you have bought canned air? I mean, it sounds like the dumbest thing. It sounds like the plot of Spaceballs. Compressed canned air with the little nozzle that you spray stuff with, and then you got to throw it away. How much of the environment is being damaged just to manufactured compressed air? Well, what if I told you there was a product called the WOLFBOX electric air duster that looks something like this? And as you saw on the webpage, it's got different tools and attachments.
Nice.
You can hook it up to blow up your air mattress. You can do whatever, and hopefully the battery is charged on this thing. It does have a USB-C port in which to charge your battery. It's not very big. It's reminiscent of a hairdryer, but please do not dry your hair, because look what happens when you try to dry your hair with this baby. This is the real deal here. You can put it on super fast button. You can do continuous, low or high and low. So there's a lower. You just want to lightly dust things and not hold the button in. I use this thing all the time. I use it as much as I go, oh, I need some compressed air to clean off, X product. I grab this. The battery lasts forever. I may have even used it to blow the leaves off my table outside. Anyway, it's great. It is a little pricey, but if you've bought maybe a year's worth of compressed air, 2 years worth of compressed air, you've bought this thing.
Yes,
it's way more versatile. So the real Dr. RIP VHS says, lol, the last haircut I got, the lady used one of those dryers and it was legit shocked at how strong it was. Good to know there's variable speeds. You guys can get me one of those things.
Yeah.
So we're supposed to get him one of these, and then we're supposed to get him one of these. I mean, this is already like $100 worth of stuff.
Yeah, you guys better click those affiliate links so we can buy producer Todd some Christmas gifts. But yeah, that is also one that I would like one of those devices, because that would be handy. My next pick, this was also a recent pick. This is the OneSnap charging cable. It's USB-C on one end. Then you've got magnetic charging this is for the Apple fan in your life, for your Apple Watch and AirPods and your phone. So you can charge everything. The nice feature about this one, as opposed to some other ones, is that it does have the Apple Watch in the middle there. So your wireless charging devices, it will take care of. And so if you have somebody that's got an Apple Watch, buy them one of the power banks, buy them one of these. If they have an Apple Watch, I'm guessing they have an iPhone and probably have some AirPods too. So that 3-in-1 charger is a nice one, the OneSnap.
OneSnap. I have plenty of other chargers, but when they break or get lost, that's the one I'm going to get. Well, my next pick is something that I purchased several times and have multiple around my house as well. And I even purchased a newer model that has different capabilities. But my heart, I left my heart in GoveeLife Hygrometer Thermometer. This, I don't know, it's pretty inexpensive. I don't have the price right now. And I need to adjust my camera here real quick.
Careful.
There we go, my focus. So this guy is e-ink paper, e-paper, man. E-paper display, very low power. The battery that's in it is some weird battery that's like a giant watch battery thing. But it lasts years, like at least 1 year, maybe 2 years. And this thing is always on. It doesn't turn off. It's just an e-ink display. When it needs to change information, it just changes the pixels that need to be changed. And you take the battery out, the image stays there. It's there forever. So this product I love. And of course I have the wrong link again. This is the newer one I bought. So Nate, I think I need to fix the links on these, but it's okay.
That's all right.
All these products are good. But this guy is slightly different. That one's an LCD. This is the e-ink version. And I don't know, it's like $16 or something like that. It's not expensive at all. But I have these all around my house, and I can easily look and see the temperature and the humidity, and it rocks.
Nice. And Isla has entered the chat with some
Oh,
cute animal emojis. Thank you,
oh,
Isla, and welcome to the show.
I love the
Well,
dinosaur.
I've got for my last three, I've got some fun stuff, some more off the wall stuff. We've had, some practical stuff, earwax removal, that kind of stuff. This one, I made it a pick before. This is a Tyvek Mighty Wallet. So it's made out of Tyvek, the stuff they put on your house. But this particular model you can't really see it there, but once you open it up, you know what it is. It's the peanut butter and jelly. They have hundreds of different designs, all made out of Tyvek. I mean, I think you can even get custom ones. I've been using this one for about 5 years.
Wow.
On a wallet. But the first one I had for probably 5 years, and then they just start. Sometimes I overfill it because I get too much cash
Yeah,
in there.
you have that problem.
But this is
It looks real when you open it up. I'm like, gross.
I know people love it. This is a great conversation starter when you pull it out to pay for something, and peanut butter and jelly. But yeah, Mighty Wallet. These would make a great gift, and you could get something even if they don't like peanut butter and jelly. You can find something on their site that they would really love for one of these wallets.
Mm-hmm. Well, not to be outdone with my other home type items, I'm very home.
I think you did miss one, just your charger stand.
Oh, I did. Yeah. Let me go back to that one then. I apologize. So I actually have it here right beside me. How many times have you been, Nate? How many times do you go to sleep at night? At least once?
Yeah, at least once.
At least once? But what if I told you you could put one of these beside your bed? And mine's a little bit dirty from the magnetic ring. Don't let that deter you. That's just magnetic debris. But this is an Anker little tree stand, charging stand. Right here, you've got a little rubberized piece for your AirPods, perhaps. Maybe stick those there. And then on this part here, you can stick your phone. Here it's magnetic. There you go. There's your phone. And then maybe on this other guy, you stick your watch, and it's on there charging. Nice. So this thing is indispensable. And they used to be really expensive. Like if you get the Logitech one that looks very similar to this, it's got the metal tree and all these things. It's like $120, even at Costco. This guy, this is the Anker charging stand, and it even comes with a little wall wart thing to plug it in and a cable, and it was like $65, $70, something like that. So it is cheaper than the Logitech, and it comes with everything you need. And my wife has one on her side, I have one on my side, and they are used daily, and I love them. And there's enough room for you to turn your phone sideways to get the night mode, whatever that's called. I love it. Anyway, it's
very cool.
And less expensive option over the expensive Logitech ones, which I don't even know if they make them anymore.
Yes. And in the chat, Hey Grandma said, do you need to know the temperature all year round your house, Dave? Going back to your Govee.
Well, I don't know if you noticed this about me, but it's not very apparent, but I don't have any hair up here. And a lot of your body heat escapes from the top of your head. And so, I wear a little sweater around, kind of like Mr. Rogers. I get into my house and I put my little shirt on and I put my little hat on. But I've had a variety of reasons to buy these. One, I had this office in the garage and I kind of wanted to know what the temperature was out there. And then, don't tell anybody, but this is between you and me. I do have a humidor over there.
Oh, yes.
And I like to know, this actually what this is from. I want to know what the temperature and humidity is in there. And then just a general one for our bedroom or whatever. So, I mean, it's good to know. It's good to know. And I can bring it up on my phone and be like, what's my temperature upstairs in my bedroom? And it lets me know. It's nice.
And Isla did say her polar bear stuffy is watching. And before we get to our last couple picks, I thought I'd take this moment to remind people to like and subscribe. If you find this useful, we do picks every week. We're doing super picks this week, and ring that bell. And if you watch the video, hit like, leave a comment, please do all that stuff. It really helps out the show, get it in front of more people.
Yeah. Share it on social media. Go to X, go to Facebook, go to Instagram, go to Blue Sky, go to Temu.
Facebook.
No, wait. What's
Temu,
the one?
yeah.
What's the one? TikTok. That's what I'm thinking of.
TikTok. Go to all the places.
All those places.
Give us some love. Well, this pick, it wasn't actually, it's such an old pick. I picked this on our 5-year anniversary show. So almost 5 years ago. So I had to create a new listing on Not Picks because we had some difficulties in the past with this. But this is a technology marvel. I think it was probably in the 90s. A product came on the scene, mostly at Taco Bell. You would get these, and it was called
KFC.
the Spork.
Yeah.
The Spork, and the Spork really came on the scene. It was hot, but me and a friend had an idea, and then I was looking one day, and I found this, and it's not a Spork. It's the Knork.
A
So
Knork.
this is a fork, and it actually could kind of be a Knork. Because it's kind of got a little bit of a spoon curve there, but it is a fork. But the edges they're not sharp, but they are more angled than a typical fork. So you can use it to cut things. I've used one of these to cut a ribeye once. Now, it wasn't super easy to do that, but I'm telling you, if you have somebody that likes to eat food, and like even dinner tonight, I was having some pork chop, and I was like, I'm just using my fork. I'm not using a knife.
You know somebody... I'm not sure I know anybody who likes to eat food.
Well,
I think it's everyone, my friend.
If you have anyone on your list, and I think you can get a set of 4 of these for like under $20.
Yeah, it was like 18 something.
Yeah, but the Knork, man, I use these things all the time, and I guarantee you know very few people that have a Knork. And how fun would it be on Christmas morning to unwrap?
That could go along with Valerie's freeloader fork, or as we call it.
Oh yeah, the extendo fork. I have one of those too, an extendo spoon. But yeah, the Knork, these things are solid too. It's not like the old sporks. I have a metallic spork, but it's not.
I got
like
a question
the plastic
for you, though.
things.
I got a follow up.
Yeah.
So would you say it's about as sharp as a butter knife, probably?
About yeah. I would say it's probably. I mean, it's not sharp. It's just thin on the edges. It's tapered on the edges, so it's easier to cut things, as opposed, it's not serrated or anything, because then you'd be cutting your mouth up all the time. But
well, and then the other thing I have to ask, it doesn't appear to be left-hander friendly, and I think we discussed this last time. If I'm using my left hand, the cutter's on the wrong side.
No, it's both sides.
It's on both?
It's on both sides.
Oh my gosh, that's going to my stocking this year. It is universal, ambidextrous.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is perfect. Whew.
Yep.
Thank you, makers of Knork.
Yes.
That is difficult to say. Well, I have a pick that's almost identical to what you just talked about, and this is the Kasa HomeKit Outdoor Smart Plug.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
It's pretty much a Knork.
I guess don't stick a fork in the outlet. So TP-Link, you'll notice a trend here. My camera was TP-Link. The Kasa Tapo, it's a little confusing as to which brand does what. They've kind of had 2 brands that they're kind of merging together. But this one is their Kasa line. And what this is you plug it in your outdoor outlet, and then you can control through your app to turn the things on and off. And you'll be like, well, why don't you just put it on a light switch, or go outside and plug it in or whatever. Where this shines is that it is Matter compatible, Matter, which means it can connect to any of the services, Alexa, Apple HomeKit, Google Home, and whatever else. It's an open standard that these companies have created that will work on anything. So with my Apple HomeKit, I have it set to automatically turn on one of the outlets, which powers these lights in the backyard at sunset, and then they turn off like at 10:30 or something like that. So I don't have to worry about it. They just go on and off. They're not light sensitive or whatever. The plug just turns on and off at a certain time. And then the other plug could be used for more lights or Christmas lights or some other thing. I often use it to plug in some appliance outside. And there's a button right there that you can just turn it on and off manually. You don't have to mess with your phone or anything like that. So it's an inexpensive way to automate some things outside. I used to have the Wise one. Remember we talked about Wise. This works with everything. I'm not stuck in an ecosystem. So
Yes.
inexpensive and works flawlessly for years in my backyard.
Yes, yes. I have one of those. We use it for our Christmas lights and Halloween lights, and it is very convenient. Well, I saved the best for last, Dave. My
Yeah, you did.
pick, it is not pepperoni
It
pizza,
looks
but
like pizza.
it is a Jinky. And what this is a microfiber cloth, and they have tons of fun designing they've got underwear, they've got VHS tapes, producer Todd, they've got animals, they've got a million different options. So again, much like the Mighty Wallet, this is something you can go, and this is, I think, our only product that isn't on Amazon, but I do have a link to their website, and they run specials all the time. Another thing with all these products is with Black Friday next week, put them in your cart, see if that price drops. But these Jinkies, we have a quesadilla. We've got this pepperoni pizza, but I carry this around, use it
And
to
you
clean
just
off my phone.
clean your glasses, your watch, your
Yeah.
phone, whatever. It's just a microfiber cloth.
Yeah, I'm cleaning my
That's pretty
computer
cool.
screen as we speak. But yeah, the Jinkies, these would make a great stocking stuffer because sometimes they'll have deals where they're like $1 a piece. So check out the Jinkies.
Well, you can just remember, what does Velma say on Scooby Doo?
Yes, yes. And I will quickly, just to reaffirm, producer Todd asks, are the forks pretty weight sturdy or flimsy? These things are sturdy. I mean, look at that bridge there. These things are
That's like a
not
quarter
bending.
inch.
Yeah, this thing will get the job done.
That's solid. You could kill a man with that thing.
Yes.
Well, you know what you can't kill a man with? My next pick, which is the Orion Matter. Remember, we talked about that a few minutes ago. Smart light bulbs. Let's say you have light fixtures in your house, be it a lamp or maybe it's up in your ceiling. You've seen these. You've seen these around.
You've seen lights.
You've seen lights. You know what they are.
Maybe not Todd. I think he's still running off oil at his place.
Well, when you go to indoor home automation and you want to deal with lights, there are kind of two things you can do. You can automate the light switches, or you can automate the bulbs. Now, the advantage of automating the switch is that it just works no matter what, whether it's on a timer or you use an app or some computer to turn it on. You can also just flick the switch and it turns right on. So it's very friendly to non-techie people. Now, the disadvantage with the light bulbs is that if somebody turns a light switch off, they can't turn on and off. But you just have to train your family to just leave the lights on in certain instances, like our kitchen light and living room and stuff like that. Or our dining room, we just use the light switches. But in our living room, and there are two lamps and other various places, at 30 minutes before sunset, the lights come on. And they stay on until about 10:30, just like my outdoor lights, or I think they're at 11:30. They'll turn off. And so, can I turn them on and off myself with a switch? Of course. If you turn a switch off and back on, they come on. It's not a big deal. But having those things automated is kind of nice. You're upstairs working perhaps, or you're outside, or you come home from work and your living room is on waiting for you when it gets dark outside. And then you're watching TV with your spouse and it's getting late and the lights shut off. You can turn it back on, of course, but it's a good signal. Maybe I should start going to bed. So that's how we use them in our house. But what's great about these is they're multicolored. You could set them up. I mean, if somebody rang the front doorbell, I could have them turn green. Or, if I say, hey, dingbat, and she is a dingbat, movie time, maybe they lower and kind of turn orangish colored. Or I have a scene for evening. I have one for good night, which shuts them all off. And I just tell my voice assistant, do this thing, and the lights do it. And they're rock solid and they work, I would say 99.99% of the time. So anyway, you know why I like these? Because they're matter and they're cheap. You can spend as much as you want on these bulbs, but those are inexpensive.
Awesome. Well, there we go. 18 items we went through, looking at gift items, things that people probably don't have that they might need. So to help you guys for the holidays, so you can head over to Not Picks. We are going to get through some of our other stuff, and then we'll talk a little bit more about it at the end, because what's even better than any of these gift picks, Dave?
I had no idea.
Dave's Pro Tip of the Week.
We still have time in our show for a pro tip of the week?
Well, we don't have much time, but we'll keep going. We'll give people a bonus episode here.
Well, I have to come over here and grab my iPad, which I think it has some battery in it to use. This is a quick tip. I don't often do iPad tips. Sorry, that's you again. I don't often do iPad tips, but when I do this kind of tip. So I've got two iPads. I've got a smaller well, let's be honest, I've got like 30 iPads, but I've got the ones I use every day. I've got a smaller mini iPad, and I've got the big kahuna here, the Gigantosaur. I was in the store a few months ago looking at all the new hotness, and I noticed that like the icons were smaller on the one in the store than mine, or is it like another one beside it? And I'm like, so this one is the Pro, the new Pro, but this one's like the Air, but they're both the 12-inch or 13-inch size. But the icons, like, they're not matching. I don't understand what's happening. So you may or may not know, if you go into, oh boy, and it did die. So as I talk here, the settings, you're following, I got a delay there for a second, so my apologies.
Yeah. Some power.
Yeah, probably when I plugged it in. So we'll give this a second to turn back on, or I'll go grab my other one real quick. But in the settings and in the display, you can adjust the screen space. You can do more space, just like on your computer, on your Mac. You can adjust your Mac to have more space, less space, where the icons are bigger. Well, it turned back on. You can do something similar. I just have to log in here. Here we go. My apologies for those of you following along at home. So Nate, follow along with me, if you will.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to go old school here and show you my screen. So you're in settings, and then you're going to want to go down to display and brightness, and it's called display zoom. Man, this is rough. So display zoom is down there. And when I click display zoom, it's near the bottom. This is the money right here. There are three options. You can do more space, default, or less space. And this adjusts the size of the icons, the size of the text, the spacing. And let's say you're in your mail application, and you're like, why are the letters so big? Like, I have to scroll to see all my text. Well, maybe you need to switch it over to show more space. This is not available on iPhone. This is an iPad exclusive feature, and I think it's only in the newer operating system. So with your research there, did you see this setting on your iPad?
Yes, but I only have two options. I have default and more space, because maybe mine's the smaller. With
yours
your
is the 11-inch
large iPad. Yeah, mine's the iPad Air. So it just has two options, but I had it on default, and I just added more space because I would love to have more space.
More space is good. So on my iPad mini, just to complete the circuit here, let's take a look at the settings and see what they say when I go to display and brightness. Guess what? It doesn't even have an option. That's why I missed it for so long. I'm like, what is this setting? Because I use my mini a lot, and I never noticed that setting. So it's actually just in the 11-inch and the 13-inch iPads. You've got more space default, or on the big one you have more space, less space default. So there you go.
Nice. I like that. Well, that must mean it is time for everyone's favorite segment, Just the Headlines.
And as we look into my front yard, as I switch the cameras back here, it is a nice fall evening. It's not raining, and we're glad. And I could tell you the temperature outside on my handy dandy weather station. Yeah. It's 43.9 degrees outside with 92% humidity. Oof. And it's getting colder every day. And I'm not a huge fan of that.
I know. I was looking at the weather forecast, and the highs are supposed to get in the 40s next week, and I
Mm.
might have to start wearing pants. I kind
What?
of, if it's going to be above 50 degrees, I stick with the shorts, but next week I might have to go to pants.
Are you wearing
Uh,
pants right now?
I'm wearing shorts right now.
Okay. Just
Yes, I
make
am.
that clear.
I am wearing shorts, but yes, the fall is here, and it is quickly getting cooler. I think it's supposed to be down in the 30s next week for the lows here
Wow.
in the Pacific Northwest.
Man,
So
I'm going to really test out my heating cooling system this winter.
yes, your new system there. Well, let us get to just the headlines.
Russia's AI robot falls seconds after being unveiled.
Red Dead Redemption is coming to iOS next month.
Miami is testing a self-driving police car that can launch drones. Yes, please.
AI generated song Walk My Walk tops country music chart.
TiVo stopped selling DVRs, exiting the hardware business after 26 years.
An AI podcasting machine is churning out 3,000 episodes per week.
And finally, US ends penny making run after more than 230 years.
And those are just the headlines. And
I'm going to, well, you may have a comment, but I'm going to send that Miami police car with drones to my friend Daryl, who would salivate over having a drone pop out of his car.
yes. Yes, I was just going to say, hey, Grandma said Nate is wearing sports, like my Knorks. Yes. Well, we did have a listener mail this week, but I was
What?
waiting for a response from them. So I'm going to, since we did go quite long on our gift guide, I'm going to save that and see if I can get a little more information from him. So Matt, check your email and give me an answer so we can accurately answer your listener mail. And I think we can quickly get through these takes. We still got a couple minutes, and we don't have picks of the week to make. But first one, only half the homes in America have cable TV anymore.
Good.
This should not be a surprise. My parents just this month went off Comcast onto YouTube TV. But yeah, cable TV is a dying breed. But
it couldn't happen to a nicer bunch of companies.
yeah, Comcast. No, thank you. But yeah, keeps going down, and I just think it's going to continue to go down as there's more internet options. Like I haven't had a TV service for a couple of years now. I just watch YouTube or watch a streaming service or whatever
I never
it is.
looked back once I
Yeah, the
cut the
live
cord.
TV, I do miss it every once in a while for sports or for, big events, but there's usually a way to find those anyways. So there you go. This next one's interesting. Everybody, maybe you remember the OceanGate Titan submarine that imploded underwater, that rickety, well, it wasn't rickety, but
homemade
homemade
fiberglass
thing,
thing.
and they took it down. All these people paid to go as deep as it's ever gone. Well, they found a SanDisk SD card still holding images and videos. There was a underwater camera that's, that was well designed to go 1,000,000 feet under the depths up to 6,000 meters. The titanium and synthetic sapphire crystal camera up to
Wow.
6,000 meters. So they were able to find it, and they found I guess a couple pieces were broken, but the SD card was still intact, and they were able to recover. So that's a big shout out to. I didn't check SanDisk's stock price this week, but
See if it
the
went up.
512 gigabyte SD card.
You know what? I was this close to having Samsung's SD card as one of my gift picks, because
maybe you need to switch over to SanDisk after this for all that deep sea diving that you do.
I'll add it to the list.
A quick security and privacy story. 2 billion with a B email addresses and 1.3 billion with the B, passwords compromised in multiple data breaches by a, let's see,
That guy
I
looks
think there
scary,
was,
whoever he is.
yeah, series of data breaches highlighted by a cybersecurity company. This isn't a single data breach. Instead, the security company sought out stolen logins available on the dark web and compiled them. So we've had similar ones to this, of these massive databases that all these people, sell off this information that they hack. But man, that is a lot. And there was another one this week. I think WhatsApp leaked everybody's phone numbers, so it gave out 3.5 billion with a B phone numbers from WhatsApp.
Hey, this is a good time for me to remind everybody, if you are using an app and it says, hey, I'm looking at you, Facebook, or any of these. Hey, you know what would make your life easier? If you just uploaded your entire contact list with first name, last name, address, phone number, email address. Just give all those to us. We'll keep them safe. Don't do it. Here's how I am. If an app forces me or requires me to do that, to use the app, I don't use the app. No. I'm sorry. Never say yes to that. I did not
Apple
give you
Contacts app is the only one that should have your contacts.
Yeah, I did not give you permission to upload my phone number to WhatsApp. You wonder how all these spam messages get to you, because your friends have shared your phone number with these spammy apps. So anyway, WhatsApp is one of those. What the heck? Why are they doing this? This is crazy.
I don't know, but let's cheer you back up with our bonus odd take.
I gotta
get your blood pressure down.
Yeah.
This is a fun one I was playing around with a little bit. It's called the space type generator. So you pull it up and it gives you this circular thing, and down in the lower right or right in the thing, you can select the text, and you can change the text to whatever you want. So you could switch it to Notnerd or whatever you need on there. And then there's a bunch of dials over on the left-hand side where you can change the side. Yeah, you can multiply it.
Whoa.
Yeah, there is. It's a lot of fun, and just again, one of those things that to be able to do this in a web browser is pretty magnificent. So yeah, that looks pretty good. The old Drentanimo.
Hey, remember back in the olden days when we'd have a computer with BASIC, and then you type your name and then say go to the next line, add a space, do the next name. This gives me those kind of vibes.
Yes, but yeah, there's a million different, well, not a million, 15 different sliders here probably, where you can give it a bunch of different text. And they even have across the bottom there, Dave, there's some presets: simple, jellyfish,
whoa,
crown, complex, weave, zebra, hoops. But yeah, it's a fun little thing just to play and see what different things you can create there.
There we go. There's Hey Grandma, shout out.
Yeah,
here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a shout out to our biggest listeners. Let's see. Here's
our number one fan,
producer Todd. It's hard to see.
And you better throw Isla up there since she was in there tonight. Isla View, get it? Isla View. It's her YouTube channel. Go give her a follow. I'm about 100 videos behind on getting her videos published. But yes, Hey Grandma likes the shout out. She gave us 5 thumbs up and a tongue out emoji for that one. So
nice. I love you. Oh, here, I forgot this one.
I love you.
I don't know how to type, I guess. Train guy on YouTube. There you go. Yeah, so this is a fun toy.
Yeah. All in the web browser. You don't have to download an app. You don't have to add your contacts. You don't have to
you don't have to
give a blood
upload
sample.
Other people's private information to use
No.
That is a cool toy.
Well, yeah. Well, at this point is when we would usually do our picks of the week. And Dave would turn on the echo like he had on at the beginning of the show. But we already did. We gave you 18 picks in our gift guide earlier. But I will remind you, please go over to Not Picks for your holiday shopping, and we will have a link on there. I don't have it live yet, but I have created a page, notpicks.com, the 2025 Gadget Gift Guide for Geeks. And you can go over there and see, you can easily find all those picks. So there is a link in the show notes, Dave, if you want to go to the new Gadget Gift Guide page.
I do. I want to go right there.
Go right there.
There it is. Look
Yeah.
at me. I'm looking pretty chipper there.
Dapper Dan. But yeah, you can scroll down on the page and you'll find those 18 picks. And we were talking before the show because David thought about a couple more things that he should have picked.
Yeah.
And I think for the rest of the year, well, if we have something new that we think should go on the gift guide, or if we remember one of our previous picks that we want to add to this, so for the next 5-6 weeks before Christmas, we're going to keep adding to this gadget gift guide. But we want to give you guys an easy resource. Go find a cool gift, something for somebody that has everything, or any of that stuff that we talked about earlier. So, and
here's a pro tip.
Yeah.
Copy that URL and share it on all your social medias, like Temu and others.
Yeah, when somebody asks you, hey, what do you want for Christmas? Just send them a link to this. I'm even going to put it in the show notes there live as we speak.
What? There it is.
Yes, the magic of the internet. But please click through those links on NotPicks, support the show, and we get our Ramazon purchase of the week, a random affiliate link that somebody used to buy something, and this one is random. It's the 4-pack heavy-duty weld-on D-ring for trailer, half-inch, 12,000-pound stake pocket D-rings, truck tie-down Anker black half-inch from Joy store, $27. Those are some heavy-duty weld-on D-rings for your trailer right there. They have half-inch or the 3/8 inch trailer. So if that was you that bought it, let us know.
Wow.
Let us know where you put those massive things and what you're tying down with it.
I don't want to brag, but I could totally 3D print one of those on my printer. Now I'm not claiming they would hold any amount of weight.
Yeah, probably not 12,000 pounds, but they would, for anything you needed, Dave, they would probably be enough.
I mean, they'd probably half pound or so. That's my guess, depending on how I did it. No, those are great. What a joy it is to discover these products. And as a reminder for any of those who might be listening, we don't know who bought these. We don't know anything about this other than you used our affiliate
update link. Your contact list.
No, it's not. We have no personal information about this at all. It's just that you purchased it on our affiliate link. So
somebody went through our link and purchased things, and I go in there and it just has a report of everything that sold. So this holidays,
thank you.
Our goal with this holiday gift guide is to pay for our CES trip in January. So you guys got to get by and do all your shopping on Amazon this year and do it through NotPicks or go to Jinkies. Most of our products are from Amazon, but there's some that aren't. And we still link to them even if we don't get affiliate fees.
We don't care if we get affiliate fees. It's almost a happy accident that most of our products come from Amazon because we buy stuff from Amazon all the time. Like here's an example. Here's a battery for an Insta360 camera. I could have bought it at Best Buy. I could have went to insta360.com. Guess what? It was easier to buy it on Amazon. So that's why most of these products that we have are Amazon affiliate links.
I don't think either of us would say that we fully support Amazon and all of their practices, but when you look at the holistic cost,
hold on.
Buying on Amazon, you have an account, you're not signed up for an account on some sketchy website. You know, they've got a great return policy. You know, you're probably going to get it quick. So we don't endorse all of the corporation, all of that stuff. But man, Amazon sure is convenient.
It is convenient. They've worked hard to make it convenient, and we take advantage of it as they take advantage of us.
Exactly. Well, I do want to thank you that everybody popped into the live. Hey, Grandma, producer Todd, the chatters, Isla, thank you for chatting. We love to see that and get some interaction during the show. But everybody else that joined the live stream, I know some people, either you're watching on your TV and you can't chat, or you just don't feel like chatting.
Or maybe you're in an airplane right now, just live streaming it on YouTube, and you don't want to bother those around you. We understand.
Yeah, so I do want to thank you, and you can always watch it later on YouTube, or you can listen. But really, for this one, we showed off a lot of products. You probably just watch it on YouTube. Makes sense, and make sure you leave a like and a comment. Let us know what your favorite product was on that Gadget Gift Guide. Oh, one other thing, we are going to do, Dave. You are going to do a little gentleman's bet with me, because we'll be able to see whose products get the most clicks during this holiday season.
I should have went for some cheaper stuff.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Hey, Grandma says, I'm driving, no excuse. She's still chatting. She's on a road trip.
Man, I don't know that that's safe. I'm not going to condemn it since you're contributing to the show, but maybe that's not the best idea.
Yes, we do love it when people join us live Tuesday nights. 6:30 Pacific is when we go live, and it's a lot of fun. And we keep doing it all so that you can get out there and tech better.
That is true.
So go click my links. I gotta win this bet.
Get the good. Well, you'll automatically just pick the best ones, and they're mine.
Yes. Boop, 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 boop.